Karbala, 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 your Lord drew you upon every eye.
Salam alaikum. I would like to recite a poem on Bibi Zainab titled Shaam. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. शाम वालों पे है जानो, कुफे वालों पे है जानो, ये ज़ैनब है, ये ज़ैनब है, ये ज़ैनब है। कौन है ये बेचादर, करबला की पैगंबर, ये ज़ैनब है, ये ज़ैनब है, ये ज़ैनब है। हैदरी घराना है, फातिमी विरासत है, कैद होने वाली को हाफिज़े इमामत है। सब्र ने दुआएं दी, शुक्र ने बलाएं ली, ये ज़ैनब है, ये ज़ैनब है, ये ज़ैनब है। शुमली ज़री मैंने हर उम्मीद पूरी की, जाओ करबला वरना जिंदगी अधूरी है। मेरी तकदीर चलो, लेके शमशीर चलो, ये ज़ैनब है, ये ज़ैनब है, ये ज़ैनब है। शाम वालों पे है जानो, कुफे वालों पे है जानो, ये ज़ैनब है, ये ज़ैनब है, ये ज़ैनब है। सलवात।
Karbala, Karbala, Karbala.
Assalamu alaikum, my dearest elders, brothers and sisters in Islam. My topic today is to talk about the women of the Ahlul-bayt and how they contributed to Islam as reporters of history before, during, and after Karbala. Bibi Fatema, in addition to being Umm raised daughters and trained them by her own example to serve the Imam of their time and Islam no matter how difficult the times were. After the death of the Holy Prophet, when Imam Ali recognized his rightful position as the leader of the Muslims and Bibi Fatema's inheritance of Fadak was usurped, she went to the mosque of the Prophet and gave an eloquent speech in the presence of Abu Bakr and other Muslims. She defended Imam's position as the closest to the Prophet and the best in character. She reminded the Muslims of the Prophet's message and unveiled the hypocrisy that had taken a strong hold immediately after the passing of the Prophet. Bibi Fatema's daughters, Bibi Zainab and Lady Kulthum, followed in their mother's footsteps. They followed the advice given to them by their mother at the time of her death. My will to you is to participate with their father and brother to defend Islam. Meld yourself to your brother Hussein. His turn will come. You will be the person to carry the command of Allah and you will be participating with him at that time. They did everything in their power to support Islam and the Imam of their time. They sacrificed everything they had, sons, brothers, and all of their families to defend Islam on the day of Ashura. In addition, they carried the flag of Islam forward and supported Imam Zainul-Abidin in the difficult period at the beginning of his imamate. Along with the fourth Imam, through their speeches and poetry in the bazaars and courts of Kufa and Shaam, they ensured the message of Imam Hussein stayed alive. As imprisoned captives who seemed helpless and destitute, they shook the foundation of the tyrannical ruler of their time, Yazid. They made sure history was preserved and the HIC known for centuries to come, despite the numerous attempts of the enemies of Islam to rewrite history. Yazid had made efforts to make it seem like the Ahlul-bayt were a group of rebels that had fought the Muslim Caliph. He aimed at setting fear in the hearts of his subjects that they too will suffer the same consequences if they dare to stand up against him. The women of the Ahlul-bayt, though, made the truth known and helped spark a revolution in the Muslim world. When Yazid tried to make it seem like it was Allah who had decreed the killing of Hussein and the degradation that was faced by the Ahlul-bayt, Bibi Zainab spoke up boldly against him, saying, "Do you blame Allah for the death of the beloved grandson of his most beloved prophet? How dare you make these false accusations against the Almighty. No, Yazid, it was not Allah. It is you with your insatiable ambition and greed for wealth and power, who are the only cause of the suffering inflicted not only upon the household of the Holy Prophet, but on Islam itself. She went on to tell him that he was mistaken if he thought he was victorious on the day of Ashura, stating that Hussein with his blood has made sure that tribes like you will not be able to use Islam as a toy to carry out their evil designs. Their task as reporters and preservers of history continued after their return to Medina as well. When the Ahlul-bayt returned to Medina, Lady Kulthum began to cry loudly and recited an eloquent piece of poetry. O city of my grandfather, do not accept us. We have come to you with deep sorrows and regrets. Inform the messenger of Allah about us, that the great calamity befallen us after our father, and that our men are all dead, left in Karbala without their heads, and that all the children were slaughtered. The establishment of the Majalis is a gift of Bibi Zainab Kulthum, and it continues to serve its purpose of spreading the truth and preserving the lessons of Karbala in the hearts of the followers of the Ahlul-bayt. If Imam Hussein was the master of the martyrs of Karbala, Zainab also was the master of the messengers of Karbala. If Imam Hussein and his companions struggled against the tyrannical kingdom of Yazid with their swords, Zainab and other ladies fulfilled that struggle with their tongues. If Imam Hussein and his companions revived Islam with their blood, Zainab and other ladies also carried out that message with their speeches. In fact, without them accompanying Imam Hussein, who would have narrated the true picture of Karbala?
Karbala, 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 you stolen my body away from my mind.